Hello Superset Maniacs and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to another 2021 Arnold Classic Nick Walker comparison. And in this video we're going to compare Nick to the former Arnold Classic champion William Bonac. Today we're gonna have the matchup we didn't get to have at the Arnold. I'm going to use William Bonac's most recent version, the one from the 2020 Olympia in this comparison. He placed 5th at that show in a very stacked lineup. If you guys haven't watched some of my recent comparisons, I have some links for you guys in the description of this video. You have Arnold Classic Nick going against Big Ramy, Brandon Curry, Phil Heath and Harry Chupin. Back to this comparison, today we are going to compare Nick Walker Arnold Classic 2021 to William Bonac Mr. Olympia 2020. So without further ado, let's get to the mandatories. And we start with the front double biceps pose. They have similar body structures, both of them being shorter guys with blocky midsections, but both of them compensate with great executions, Bonac sucking in his stomach and Nick flexing his abs. Both of them are in good condition, Bonac rarely misses his peak, and by what we've seen this year, Nick seems to be following a similar path at this department. But I believe Nick looks more dominant in this pose, he looks bigger, his biceps are more impressive, and he also wins downstairs, as Bonac's left quad looks significantly downsized in comparison to his right one. For me, Nick Walker wins this pose. Front lat spread, and who would have thought Bonac would win this pose against a tough guy? But I believe that that's the case here. Bonac's pose looks much better, his lats flare out more, his midsection is on check, so yes, he definitely wins upper body. Lower body, that quad imbalance is frustrating, but I cannot go against him in this pose, mainly because Nick's front lat spread is so much worse. Side chest, and this is a better pose for both of them. Nick Walker looks bigger upper body, but I like Bonac's delt arm separation more. His bicep also looks better in this angle. However, Nick Walker looks to be having the thicker chest and the better arms overall. Just look at his forearm. Downstairs both of them look great, but I'd give the advantage to Nick. He looks to be having the more dominant hams. Nick Walker takes this pose. Back double biceps, and talking about bicep peaks, look at William Bonac, guys. Nick Walker is massively praised because of his peaky biceps from the back, but what about William Bonac? This is a great matchup, they both are very complete, top to bottom. Bonac looks more compact upper body, he is a bit smaller but presents way better details and separation through the back. And those lat insertions are definitely the lowest I have ever seen. Nick on the other hand is wider and bigger upper body overall. Lower body both of them are complete with glute, hams and calves on check. This pose could go either way, but I think I'm gonna go with Bonac for now. Rear lat spread, and Nick Walker definitely spreads his wings better. He is much wider and he also presents the better details. Bonac has the thicker and denser muscles on the lower back region, but overall this pose is going to Nick Walker. Side triceps, and this is another strong pose for both of them. I mean, they are very complete, so every pose is kinda strong for both of them. William executes this pose better, opening up like that, showing some width. He's got crazy shoulders and a strong lateral head. Nick Walker on the other hand has the better triceps, the thicker lateral head, the better chest and also the more dominant lower body, which overall gives him the advantage in this pose. Abs and thighs, and this is without a doubt Nick Walker. He benefits from a way better defined midsection, which always gives him the option to hit this pose this way, while Bonac has to try all kinds of tricks with his execution to avoid fully exposing his blocky waist and washed out abs. He also hides his quad imbalance with this execution, which is probably the best he can do in this pose, but not enough to beat Nick Walker here. The most muscular is another pose that could go either way. They both have strong arms and shoulders and not the best chest development. Nick Walker has the better midsection and the better quads overall though. In the crab variation, Bonac makes up for some ground with that striations on his chest, but overall I believe the most muscular goes to Nick Walker. Nick Walker at the 2021 Arnold Classic beats this 2020 Olympia version of William Bonac in my opinion, but I have a feeling Bonac looks better in the video footage than in the photos. I believe photos doesn't make him justice 100%, but still, he would have to bring a better package than in his recent years to beat this version of Nick. He probably looked best at the 2017 Mr. Olympia where he was much fuller with way better legs, so yes, at the 2021 Olympia, at least in theory, he could bring a package that could beat Nick Walker. What do you guys think? Who's winning this comparison and why? Let me know down in the comment section. Also like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you guys and see you next time.